So, here's where the fun begins. That's a nerd quote. Virtual Cookie, if you identify it in the comments. And don't cheat and Google it either. Oh, well, you can if you want, I guess. Oh, like I mentioned, you got to do 947 different things all at once. And we've already test fitted these together, even though I'm not sure if I had this side on this side or this side on that side. I think it's going to be okay either way. But what I've got to do is get glue on everything and get them all put together and then clamp it everywhere because, well, you'll see, these combined boards are not flat. They have a curve to them that's going to need to be squished in with the clamps. So might as well just start with this one. Now the first clamping I'm going to be doing is using these pipe clamps. These are pretty heavy duty, but these are what I have, and heavy duty is fine. So I'm going to put it on the bottom first. Of course, the trick here, there's actually a lot of tricks here. I've also got clamps to square. Actually, I think I'm going to use these corner clamps first. So yeah, to square up the top. it's going to be adjusting back and forth a lot. So actually, I'm going to put those on last. It's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. I've got to get it squeezed together. Which if these stick out a little bit, which it looks like they are, it's even more fun. There. These aren't exactly flush, so in trying to squeeze it together, it's hitting this instead of this. So, luckily, you know, I've got saved these little pieces. I mean, I'm either going to burn them in the fire or actually make charcoal out of them. That's a whole nother story. But I'm going to have to use them to squeeze this here. This is where another set of hands would come in really handy. Just can't squeeze too tight because I also have to get it squeezed this way, and I got to make sure it doesn't slip. This may not have been the best place to do this. Actually, I think I am going to move it. I don't know. Actually, I think that maybe. Well, I may move it in a minute. I'm gonna get it more now. Hopefully, these. Actually, yeah. These are actually sized good enough that I don't think I'm going to need to use these little spacer blocks. I'm only going to be using 2 of those. Right spots. Yeah, there. And well, I guess that wasn't tight enough, was it? Especially with these heavy clamps. I mean, you need to prop them up on something after I get this. And I got some little space. I'm going to go ahead and clamp this on the bottom one because that's the easiest one to reach. That's why. Now I'm going to go ahead and use these lighter ones. I'm going to get, and these are large. I'm going to have to do the same thing on this one. Actually, no, I don't. These are deep. Those duh moments. Okay, I have got this pretty much clamped up as good as I can get it. And still having glue come out, which is actually, that's a good thing. It shows the joints are tight. I did not put actually enough glue on. I didn't glue every face. But that's partly because I was in a hurry, and you already saw the other mistake I made, that when I was in a hurry, I put this on the wrong way. And but that's, that's just one of the things one of the things I'm learning. There's a couple places where it could be clamped a little better. There's one right here. Some of them, if I just hit them, they slide in and then stay there. Hopefully this will be one of them. This is not going to be perfect. I never expected it to be, and I think it's doing pretty good. So any of the other little idiosyncrasies about it, hey, that's the whole character thing. Now I need to make sure it's squared up, and that's what these are for. I think it's, now you can always think it's automatically going to do that, but that's not necessarily the case. Well, there it is for the glue up. That's enough for today. That's all I can do today. Thanks for joining me and following along. God bless y'all. See you next time.